Here's some important tips to making a better turret label. First thing I want to talk about is cup style turrets like the Viper HSLR or PST or the Leupold M1. Now these turrets all sit down inside of a cup, and we actually make the turret labels to sit above the cup, only on the exposed portion of the turret. We also want them to use the factory hash marks. Now this actually gives us more room to put numbers on the turret. So the factory hash marks will actually line up to all of these numbers, and they actually look really good. The next thing I want to talk about is overlap. These are labels that wrap around the turret and have a small amount of overlap. Now this white line is actually the center line that will line up right with this 0. So anything on the right hand side of this 0 will be exposed on the right hand side of this white line. That being said, on this one you can see a good portion of number will stick out over here. The problem that that can cause is if you come down here and on the last tick mark you have a number like this 12, you can see that a lot of that number is going to get overlapped by the 2. The next thing I want to talk about is line thickness and number size. Remember, this turret label for this particular scope is only 1/3 of an inch tall. So thin lines and small numbers will be very difficult to read. So make sure that you use your line thickness like this revolutionary baseline, and your numbers are going to be big enough for you to read. If you try to make them too small, you're going to have trouble reading them and you may not be as satisfied with your label. And those are some important tips for making a turret label.